Imagine having $200 billion, but you can't actually spend most of it. Sounds crazy, right? When people hear names like Elon Musk, they assume he has billions of dollars sitting in a bank account ready to spend whenever he wants. But the truth is very different. Most billionaires don't actually have billions of dollars in cash. In fact, if they tried to withdraw most of their wealth, they could lose a huge part of it instantly. Take Elon Musk as an example. People say he's worth hundreds of billions of dollars, but that money isn't just sitting in cash somewhere. The majority of his wealth is tied to shares and ownership in companies like Tesla, SpaceX, and the platform formerly known as Twitter. That means his wealth exists mostly in assets and investments, not liquid money he can freely spend. So when someone asks why doesn't he just take the money and retire, the reality is that it's not that simple. If a billionaire starts selling a massive amount of shares from their company, the market reacts immediately. Investors begin to wonder why the founder is selling, and this uncertainty can cause the stock price to drop. As more shares flood the market, the value decreases, and suddenly the billionaire's net worth starts shrinking rapidly. Ironically, if someone like Elon Musk tried to cash out a large portion of his wealth, he could destroy billions of dollars in value almost overnight. In reality, many billionaires only keep a small portion of their wealth as liquid cash, maybe a few $100 million. That sounds massive to most people, but compared to their total net worth, it's actually a small percentage. The rest stays invested in companies, stocks, and long-term assets that continue to grow over time. That's also why many billionaires never stop working. It's not because they desperately need more money, but because their wealth is built around the growth of businesses, not simply withdrawing cash and spending it. This reveals something most people misunderstand about money. Net worth and cash are completely different things. Someone can be worth billions on paper, but still have most of their wealth locked inside investments. The same principle applies on a smaller scale too. A person might look wealthy because they own businesses, stocks, or property, but that doesn't mean they can instantly convert everything into cash without affecting its value. The real lesson here is financial literacy. Understanding how money, assets, and investments work is one of the most important skills anyone can learn. Yet many universities never truly teach it. They teach history, science, and mathematics, but rarely explain how wealth is actually built and maintained. And that's why so many people misunderstand what being rich really means. So the next time you hear someone say, "Why doesn't a billionaire just take their money and retire?" remember this: most of their wealth isn't cash, it's ownership, and ownership is what creates real wealth.